Let's dig into part 4 while I play catch with my dog today. Today we're getting into the flawed science behind Canada's labour numbers. A viewer asked me to break down the real story behind Canada's latest jobs report. So here it is. We didn't gain jobs. We lost full-time work and padded the stats with part-time gigs. Let's go line by line through the labour force survey and cut through the narrative. The LFS is a monthly telephone survey of 56,000 Canadian households. That's roughly 0.3% of the population. And here's how it works. StatsCan asks if you've worked at least 1 hour in the last week. If yes, you're counted. That's the standard. And it massively underestimates hardship, especially in an economy full of contract work, gigs, 2 jobs. Like, this is not meant for this millennia. One of the biggest distortions in the LFS is self-employment. They treat self-employment as equal to traditional jobs, no matter how little income is generated. But in reality, many people are pushed into self-employment after layoffs. It can take years before a small business or freelancer makes a cent, but none of that nuance shows up in the data. You're counted as employed, just like a union tradesperson. The LFS doesn't track burnout, hidden unemployment, or those who have given up looking. It misses parents sidelined by childcare, contract workers between gigs, underpaid to part-time workers, people working multiple jobs. And because the LFS is a survey, not a census, the margin for statistical noise is huge. All it takes is a few assumptions and it's completely off. It's not malice. It's not done to hurt Canadians. It's bad science being used as gospel. Right now, Canada is leaning on these numbers to justify rate decisions, tax policy, and narratives about a soft landing. But if the survey is broken, then the policy is therefore broken as well. We're in a moment where real wages aren't rising, debt is breaking households, and young Canadians are struggling in droves. And yet, month after month, the LFS tells a story that feels nothing like what people are seeing in the real world. The labor force survey wasn't built for a gig economy, a housing crisis, or 2 decades of wage stagnation. But it is the only data that we have on all of this. It's beyond time, in my opinion, that we change how this is done, because this isn't benefiting any Canadians. If this helped you see the disconnect between policy and how we arrive at that policy, please share it, because the numbers aren't wrong. We haven't failed. They just aren't made for the world that we're living. Have a wonderful weekend.